I'm actually live. Mic's on. Okay, I have some time right now. Maybe 2.5 hours. And there's not really anything else I want to do at this time right now, so here we are again, sooner than I expected. Everybody's healthy, a night just happened. I don't know if the Raymer King will show up. Kinda early. Well. Oh, there you are. You did show up, even though it's kinda early. Like I said, I have a couple hours right now and nothing else I want to do with them, so I'm definitely doing this sooner than I expected, but let's make at least a little more progress. Be able to roto glide over there to yeah, get that item. There we go. This is a huge scaffolding obstacle course. What in the world? What is Quasartico doing? Just building up fun obstacle courses so that people get distracted from all the serious stuff going on? At this point, maybe. Alright, Alpha Salamence. I'm just gonna quickly pass through here if that's okay. Here, you can sit in the ball. Long enough for me to run by. Actually, if I could get a throw at a Bagon from here, that would be ideal, but I don't think I can. Okay, didn't catch anything. I was just trying to pass through anyway, really. But the Ultra Ball backstrike on a Bagon might work at least, but no. Didn't expect it to be me because now's the time some other streamers start. Ah, you just saw a notification and went to see what was up. Oh, it's a battle court side mission. It's gonna be... wow, I sure do love moves that have a chance to increase all of your stats. All of my Pokemon know Ancient Power. I'll show you how terrifying that is. Ah, I tried to jump over the fence, but didn't quite go far enough. To defeat a trainer like you, it's necessary to go all out on a single strategy. Her strategy is just using bug types. Okay, sure. Serene Grace, Ancient Power. Well, there's no Serene Grace in this game. But maybe this trainer could find a way. Oh, she's gonna use Mega Evolution. Mega Beedrill? This is a regular Beedrill. Could be Mega Pinsir, could be Mega Heracross, Mega Scizor. With 5 Pokemon, many possibilities. Oh right, I have a Rock type on my team now, I forgot. I don't need to just use Power Gem and... Oh, my Tyrant Arcanine Giga Impact. I don't need to just use Power Gem and Rock Blast anymore. Scyther. I guess I've had a... Oh, there's the Heracross. I guess I've had a Rock type on my team for a while. What's new is that I'm not sheltering it in battle. The Mega Pinsir? Yeah? Alright, well this should be an interesting bug matchup here. Never mind, I didn't even get to Mega Evolve. Okay, it's probably not gonna go well either, but let's see. If you want, sure. Okay, I should still be able to beat this, but I was hoping to have a big Mega Showdown. Should I still be able to beat this? This is actually going really badly now. Alright. Mega Evolve this. It knows Earthquake. Of course it knows Earthquake. Come on, Gengar. Okay, there we go. Oh, that just shows how strong Mega Pinsir is. The Pokemon deserves some respect. Don't forget it. Some shady characters taught Quizartico how to make Mega Rings. Apparently that person's name is AZ. Boy, what an interesting rumor. AZ, whoa, hold on, I'm getting some lore actually. The story goes that AZ went all the way to a far-off region called Hoenn. There he researched the origins of Mega Evolution to satisfy his own curiosity. It seems he shared his research with Quizartico, but what does he hope to achieve? I did not expect this person to drop that kind of lore. Mega Evolution and Hoenn mentioned. Did AZ learn something about it being tied to meteorites or space power or something? That was kind of what was implied in Hoenn. In Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Actually, we also know that AZ went to Hoenn because in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I think when you're doing the Delta episode, somebody points out a tree in Satopolis City that someone planted long ago, and they pretty clearly describe AZ. Or something like that. Money doesn't grow on trees, but what? Okay, yeah, sparkling things, I know. Gonna try to finish today. I have about 2 hours, a little bit longer. I will do whatever I do in that time. And then I have to go. Oh, it's this film guy. Making another movie. A horror film. The Trevenant. I don't have a Trevenant. Nah. Enough. Okay, side mission right here. You're from the SBC. What do you want? I'm Emma's assistant? Not exactly. Klefki has all our most important keys, but it seems Klefki dropped one of them. Uh-oh. I went to a hair salon. Doesn't recall exactly where. A cafe near the hair salon. And I went to a battle court out back. So, okay, if I paid more attention to the geography of the city, I could probably figure out one spot where those things coincide, but maybe the guide will just tell me. Or maybe not. For a hair salon that has a cafe nearby? Yeah, thanks. I don't know. Did I just pass through the same wild zone a little earlier? Or is this a different one? Oh no, that's not a Salamence, it's a Gourgeist. There's some scary Pokemon in this wild zone. No wonder Quasartico Holotech is needed to keep them in here. This guy's got a bunch of Pumpkaboo lined up. 3 different sizes. Oh, this is a woman. But 3 different sizes, probably looking for the 4th one. Outside the wild zone. Quite a stir in the Pumpkaboo fan community over the recent discovery. They used to be sorted based on their size. Small, average, large, or super. However, it's come to light that the differences between them go beyond just size. Now they're called small variety, medium variety, large variety, and jumbo variety. They have different stats, right? I think that's always been the case, though. That's not a recent discovery. We're changing how we classify them? Okay. Jumbo variety appears at night in Wild Zone 15. Yeah, so I was right. She is just missing one size. Sorry, one variety. Please don't bring an alpha Pokemon. Hard to determine what variety it is when it's alpha sized. And now there's a side mission on a rooftop. This is a permanent change. What's a permanent change? The Pumpkaboo classification? From sizes to variants. So, like, Pumpkaboo will be classified that way. Jumbo variety and all the other varieties from now on. Probably across all games. Probably in home and everything. Okay. I wonder what that's about. I mean, it does kind of echo real life, you know, reclassifications of animals when we make more discoveries, but what did they supposedly discover about Pumpkaboo? Like I said, I think we knew since Gen 6 that the forms have different stats. Oops. Okay. Oh, didn't save it, never mind. Thought I had. How did I get there? Looks like maybe the scaffolding could take me onto a roof. Oops. Where do I want to go? It looks like I can just do that. Okay, that's easy. Then a colorful screw, and then back onto the roof. So I think not the same roof. Oh. That's annoying. That was a Froakie course? Okay, I didn't remember. Oops. Wrong Pokemon. There we go. What's going on up here? The rooftop here is where you and Krokorok camp out? Okay. Doesn't look like there's much to be done from here, though. Can I rotoglide across this? It looks a bit far, but I'll try. Oh, I can. Just barely. Like, I landed just on the edge of the roof. Anyway, where am I trying to go? A rooftop all the way over there? Don't know about that one. Well, let's see. That's probably the Holovator I took earlier. Oh, I fell. Okay. That's fine. Sorry to disturb you, Garbodor. That rooftop there is where I'm trying to go. Oh, this is Wild Zone 19. Full of Furfrou. Take a look inside again. Still alive. That makes it seem like I continuously have been this whole time. I caught a Kangaskhan, I caught an Audino. I think I have a Furfrou already. We move on. It's through here. Oh, Alpha Garbodor. Just out in the open, not in a wild zone. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have left this place sludged off for everyone's well-being. I too like the Trubbish and Garbodor vibe by trash cans, but an Alpha Garbodor just out there in an alleyway? Kinda scary. Okay. The Holovator over here, but I don't know that I can get across the boulevard after going up. I guess I can take a look. Not the boulevard, but whatever street this is. Maybe I can rotoglide that because of the difference in elevation. No, too far. Okay, there's a walkway from over there. There's probably some way up in this direction. Really are just wild zones all over the place. But I think Quasartico is treating them as a stopgap solution, so I can kind of understand that. As things are just getting more and more tense in the city. Is it just back here? Okay. I don't know how to get up there. What if I take this Holovator again? Maybe there's some way I can loop around. I mean, either way, I'm killing time until night and exploring the city a little bit. Like if I go down here, there's Quasartico scaffolding on the roof. Sure. I didn't really want to drop down here, did I? Maybe I can go back up. Here somehow. But I don't think so. Oh, there's a ladder over there. And the sun's setting, so that's good. Not Quasartico, it's the Racine construction crew. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm just associating all the all the urban redevelopment work with Quasartico, aren't I? Racine Construction are out here putting up the scaffolding, doing the labor, promoting Canary all over the place. I still don't see a way across, which is what I was hoping to find. Action there. I'm sure this won't work. I just want to move in this direction. Sprint, roll, rotoglide. Would that take me further? I guess I haven't been trying that. I'll give it a shot. Missed the roll input. Almost. Maybe from a different spot. Rotoglide a bit later. That's true, I was very quick on that. First spot's probably better, if any of this works. Got a nice view of the Kalos region outside the city from up here. I mean, we don't get to see a whole lot, but there sure is a whole region out there. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's doable. If I rotoglide much later than that, though, I lose a lot of height, don't I? I know I get some height back, but still. That might be the way to do it. It doesn't feel right intuitively, but maybe it is. Well, I'm ready to move on. You're gonna try to make that jump later? Okay. For science. Big Pikachu. We got Big Pikachu in this game. I found him. It's not the correct solution, but it's a solution. Give your Furfrou a stylish trim. No thanks. Yeah, I think I'm ready for it to be night, which it will be soon, so that's good. Get back to work on challenging Grisham. Furfrou League. I'm more interested in... You're really plugging the Furfrou League. Is it that interesting? I'm really not feeling hooked by it at all right now. Definitely more interested in... No, not at all. Okay. And wrapping things up with Team Flare Nouveau. Gotta help him. What are your stun... Oh, that's a Galarian Stunfisk. No ordinary Stunfisk. It looks like this fellow, because I caught them in the Galar region. Bury themselves in the ground so they look just like Pokeball so much. You told me he's real. I believed you. Probably disguised as a Pokeball in Wild Zone 11. Okay. It's like Mega Magikarp, of course. Why is this Stunfisk in a Wild Zone? Did he lose it in there? Did they get attacked? Where's Wild Zone 11? This one. Looking like a Pokeball that someone dropped. Oh, it's night. I might come back to this one. But I am interested in Galarian Stunfisk. Why not? That's not a, that's a Univin Stunfisk. Doesn't look like a Pokeball at all. Okay, I think I just go ahead to the battle zone. I can come back to this side mission. It's to the left. Yeah, or you can just guide me to it. I'm fine with that. I'm right here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, as soon as I got out of the battle zone cutscene, I spotted it. I feel like it's moving in some ways that we didn't all... No, I feel like not all the ways that it's moving here we actually saw in Sword and Shield. A bit of a Galarian Stunfisk glow up there, not bad. Been searching for a really strong trainer for itself. Isn't it your Stunfisk? Okay, but he just gave it to me. That's nice. I have a Galarian Stunfisk. Cool. Now, where's the battle zone? I can't fast travel right now. This should fix that. Where's the battle zone? Here. Here we go again. Hopefully the last night of Royale that I have to do in the playthrough. We'll see. Might take one more. But I am at rank B, so there shouldn't be any more. Oh, this would be a great target to sneak up on with a fighting type move. There shouldn't be any more after this promotion. Oh wait, actually maybe there will be, because I think there's probably going to be some kind of final match at rank A with Tawny or something like that. Maybe I have to get a ticket. But maybe not. I'll find out. Oh, Idris the Collector means business. Aurorus, Tyrantrum, and what's the third one? Aerodactyl? Mega Aerodactyl? This guy is rank B. Yep. Nice. Yeah, hopefully I can at least get this ticket tonight. And his ghost type moves. Oh, a Kangaskhan. And a trainer who seems to be facing this way. Not anymore. The Kangaskhan is staring right at me. Doesn't matter. This is still sneaking. Never gets old. Best VGC Mega? Kangaskhan? Back in the day, yeah. I think so. Oh, and now she Mega evolves as Pidgeot. Makes sense. Some shady guy named AZ taught Quizartico to make Mega Rings after all. Now all the strongest trainers in the city are using Mega Evolution. That's what I've been told. They're all trying to be the best at it, but that's gonna be me. Or Tawny, but really me. Sneak up. I've done that twice already. Too bad I didn't have this card yet. This guy's facing me. Sort of. Really awkward positioning, actually, but hopefully they turn around. Yep. Walk away, though. That's not helpful. Don't look around like that. That's not helpful. Ah! Oh well. There should be other chances. Why did I go for Sludge Wave? Sometimes I'm just hitting buttons in this game. Probably still one of the best VGC megas. We'll see. I really don't find it useful at all to speculate about what VGC will look like in Champions. We don't know what'll be allowed. We don't know what the format will be like. But Mega Kangaskhan still being very strong would not be surprising. Did one of my Pokemon get a new move? I thought I saw something, but I didn't quite catch what it was. Okay, can we sneak up on the can we sneak up on this Lopunny with a fighting type move? We did it. Just barely. Care for some prize medals? Why not? Oh shit, a bunch. Mega, Dynamax, normal type, Z move, Terra normal, Kangaskhan. Probably not going to see all of those in one format, but there you go, you're cooking. But honestly, that is what a lot of people's speculation sounds like to me now. It just doesn't feel likely that we're actually going to get a format resembling that, so I don't know what the use of speculating is. It would be funny, though, you're right. Some people would be mad, though. Turn around. Stop facing this way. Pay no attention to the Gengar that's clearly in your line of sight. Nope, don't come this way. Turn around. Ooh, I command you to turn around. There you go. No, she turned back around. Turned around too many times. My Gengar's frozen. Alright, please hit me with a fire attack. Nice. Thank you. Can't believe she actually did that. Ultra Ball's perfect. I just wasted a couple of those. Well, I thought the one on the Bagon might actually work. But it didn't. Okay, there's a Holovator. There's probably a trainer around here somewhere, right? Oh, right there. Oh, don't turn around. Noivern clearly spotted me. The trainer didn't. Nice. These trainers can give max revives? Awesome. You gonna Mega Evolve that? I didn't notice his rank. Guess not, though. Ultra Balls. I'm rich. Oh, there's a Slowbro right there. Trainer looked right at me, but didn't notice me. That's convenient. Oh, I keep forgetting that Stone Edge is into the top slot. I don't know why I keep mixing that up. It's okay, I get a Stone Edge here. Didn't KO. Oh well. Uh-oh, that resists my stabs now. And it knows Cotton Guard for some reason. Is that a standard Lopunny move? I don't even know. Okay, well, making good progress. Let's go ahead and grab this one. Can I sneak up on someone over here? Is there anyone over here? You would think so. There's someone with a Dragalge. Turn around, yeah. Pay no attention to the Mega Ampharos. Not even Mega anymore. Really nothing to worry about. Ah! Thought I heard something. Rats always scurrying about. Can't believe that works. At this point, I mean I can. Apparently a couple Megas got Expanding for Life and Body Press. I'm guessing that's Expanding Force. Alright, got the ticket. What are you hearing about Expanding Force and Body Press? Where's Grisham? Over here, at his cafe. Makes sense. Near his cafe. Now, will Grisham use mostly fire types, like I think Grizel did? I don't know. Steelix and Aggron at Body Press? Oh, and Alakazam probably has Expanding Force, doesn't it? Gardevoir and Alakazam, yeah. Grisham is going to be the one to come out on top. Oh, she's still running the cafe, grudgingly. Why are you even here? Ugh. Sorry, dude. Team Flare Nouveau. I do think you mean well, probably, although some of what you're saying still sketches me out, but I don't think you're the right guy to save the city. We're fighting for... I mean, AZ is probably the more honest answer. Nah, Floette. The device was all about her. Yeah, we know all about the old man and that black flower Floette of his, so all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy up away the mess he made for everyone. Grizel, please, that's too far. But it's true that you don't have any real ties to this city. Well, I don't know. Tawny just sort of decided that I live here. I don't really feel like an outsider after all the work that I've been doing over the last several days. I've come to love this city. If you order enough at the cafes the same as last time, option becomes the usual. Nice. It's a good touch. Can I tip them in this game, like in X and Y? I'll become the greatest trader and use Azed's Floette to protect this city from the tower, and I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare. Okay. And all have ever had their names tied to it. I'll make the dream into a reality at last. I keep having such mixed feelings about this guy, which makes him a well-written character, I think, because I think it's fair to say that he was brought into this very young, he didn't really know what he was getting himself into, and he deserves to be able to recover from that. But restoring honor, then he says things like, I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare, and no, Team Flare was bad. They don't need that. The memory of Team Flare should be, you know, treated perhaps with even less honor than it is. There's a reason fans had such a strong reaction to Mabel having the logo all over the place. But yeah, I'm really liking his character because he will say something that's reasonable and stirs sympathy, and then he'll also say something like that. And in his mind, it's all tied together. Because of course it is. But it's why I can't let him win. And keeping with the gray theme, he's even got a gray Rotom phone case. I'll show you my resolve. I would like to free him from his past. Why not just ditch the red hair and cut ties with Team Flare? Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, his recovery from his past probably should involve dropping Team Flare and moving on from it. Although, I think that's a problem for him because people still associate with him with it either way. Right? Sometimes a mistake follows you for a while, but the fact that he's kind of embracing it again as a way to get by, like, you can understand where it comes from, but it's no real solution. I would like to free him from his past. I don't know how I would do that. I'll show you my resolve. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Oh, is he going to use Mega Charizard X? After Grizel already showed me Mega Pyroar? Classic Team Flare battle music. If you're not a higher up, who's going to know you were there to begin with? Well, from the way he's talked about it, it definitely seems like people knew. I mean, as big a city as this is, clearly a lot of people know each other and talk to each other about things. Like, I don't think he could completely hide from it. Although he could hide from it to an extent. But it is a tricky situation, which is some surprisingly good nuanced writing from Game Freak. He has a full team of 6? That's a new one in this game. Pangoro, Malamar. There's Megahorn through this. Nice. Got Drowsy, but it's fine. Here's his Pyroar, so yeah, it's gonna be Charizard, isn't it? It's gonna be Mega Charizard X, judging by what he said about Dark Flames. Okay, Bois sweeps half his team. Also looked like most of that Rock Blast hit Grisham himself, which is unfortunate for him. Poor guy can't get a break. No one knew him when he was revealed as opponent. He could probably live a normal life. I mean, yeah, the food truck thing seems to be working, right? You're probably right. He probably did have more room to move on from it than he's done. And then that's part of his character, too. He's clearly having a hard time letting go, even when it would be best for him. You do have a point. I shouldn't be too dismissive. Food, I mean, I didn't see through the food truck, right? Tawny's been going to the food truck this whole time without any issue. Apparently they talked to lots of people there. Here's the Charizard. Can I get my Mega off first? Yep. Mabel was higher up than him and she's living pretty fine. Well, Mabel's a mixed bag too, right? She was arrested and took a plea deal and is now basically being made to work to earn it. I don't know if that's living pretty fine. It's better than some alternatives. It's working for her, I think, with some stress along the way. But I also don't think that option would have been available to all of them. Anyway, I had just the thing for Mega Charizard, I guess. Charizard Y wouldn't have even taken the Stone Edge. Also, we haven't seen any of the other old scientists, just Mabel. They're probably in prison or something. Anyway, I got to rank A. I guess I'm the best Mega Evolution user now. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle. Okay, I hope Grisham, for all his flaws, I hope, and I certainly don't want him to succeed in his goals, but I hope he gets a decent ending. Let's see if we're setting up for one here. Only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. That's not too bad. He's not forced to do anything. Yeah. I mean, see, he's kind of contradictory too. I mean, I think it's a good character. I think they're writing someone going through a struggle here. But he's saying if only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. But he's trying to embrace the name of Team Flare. I mean, I guess what he wants to do is rehabilitate the name of Team Flare so that it won't follow him around anymore, right? So if Team Flare now has a good or neutral name, people won't care that he was part of it, and then he'll be able to leave it behind. But I think considering what Team Flare did, you can't really be okay with that outcome. And he has to find another way forward without trying to restore the honor of that terrible organization. But let's see what he comes up with here. Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real, that world of beauty and sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all, if I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. Yeah, this guy's struggling. But anyway, I'm Lumiose' strongest Mega Evolution user, and I'll fist bump this guy. I hope he gets an okay ending. If you ever have need of us, we'll come to your aid. After all, Team Flare Nouveau exists in order to help others. People don't just forget mass genocide. Exactly, and they shouldn't. That's the problem with Grisham's whole plan. He needs to find another way, and one hopes he does. And if I'm right that a bunch of characters will show up to help me deal with some crisis, probably pretty soon, maybe these two will be among those characters, and that'll be a start for them. He gave me a Flare Blitz TM, that's a pretty good one. Oh, Zygarde's here. Is Lysander here? They've been found unworthy of being Zygarde's trainer. Is that what we're fighting over too? I don't know. Building a life that shows those things aren't what define him, that's good. Oh, and here's Lysander. Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear, though I, of course, am to blame for that. I'm still not clear on how much Lysander has really forgotten. I think probably he remembers more than he says. And I think it's probably a better story if he remembers more than he says, because he's living with regret, kind of like how AZ has done, but for not nearly as long. Anyway. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. The time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect the city, or rather not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Am I going to have to do it without Zygarde, or am I going to have to go looking for cells? There's a blue jay outside my window. Good sign ahead of the first game of the World Series, right? Definitely happy to see a blue jay right now. What's going on in this video game? Why is Tawny staring at me like that? She made it to rank A too. We're gonna have to fight. We both reached rank A on the same day. Who was her opponent? Big yes. Naveen is eating croissant curry so far without complaint. And what's going on with Floette? Looks like she's in pain. The tower. Is it Ange that's affecting you? Oh no. Floette. I think she'll be okay, but I'm sure she's pretty worried too. Now it's time to blow off steam and have some fun, I guess. Do we have to wait for the crisis to properly get going before we can deal with it? Well, I guess it's important to get some rest, like AZ says. That night. Uh-oh. What's happening? Zygarde popping up again? The Prism Tower going rogue? Boom! That sounds like the tower going rogue. That's what a tower going rogue would sound like. So much for resting up. Head out and see what in the world is going on is my mission, my objective right now. I'm sure that's a good sign. Speaking from experience, what with towers going rogue? Not yet. Maybe someday. Maybe there's a 2,000-year-old device hidden in the CN tower. And we'll find out someday. Glad we're not stuck in the elevator. With all four of us going at once. Oh, Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came to view the tower. Look there. We're all shocked by the sight of the tower with none of the Quasartico stuff blocking it off, and it's glowing. Won't be long before the tower, before Ange, goes rogue as well. What'll happen? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting. Breaking news, Eiffel Tower unleashes very bad energy. Looks like it. It will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. Well, we're gonna take care of that. Vinny's calling. The situation looks dire. Once Floette is mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Ange, then the tower, and assume the form it was always intended to take, Ange Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are going to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I'll remain here and support you from afar. What does Ange Floette mean? Well, we'll find out. You know, ever since Pokemon Legends ZA was announced, I've assumed the Z is Zygarde, and I've been curious about what the A is. Obviously, the name of the Royale is in there too, but I guess Ange is the A. What, I still wonder, is Ange? But I guess we'll see. There's a Zygarde cell. The one that's been watching me since the beginning of the game, probably. Pay for Obama Snow? That doesn't start with A. I hope Zygarde is not just missing this one cell that's been watching me the whole time. Well, anyway. Oh, I actually can just fly right to there. The Prism Tower fly spot. Okay. Fly, fast travel, whatever. Whoa! Yeah, it broke down the stuff, huh? And that is a lot of energy. Emitting more mega power by the minute. 99% form Zygarde? Let's see. It seems to be all about Mega Floette right now. Now, which of us will attempt to subdue the tower? Tawny will do it. I'm okay with that. But, okay, now we're gonna have to fight for it. This is vaguely a callback to having to battle the rival for the Mega Ring in X and Y, and Lysander later bringing up how there was only one Mega Ring. It's not like you could share it. And so it goes now with the Honor, but I kind of think maybe the Burden of saving the city. Let's see what happens. It seemed like Tawny had some feelings about everyone assuming that it would just definitely be me. So she's ready to prove herself. Time to determine the strongest Mega Evolution user once and for all. I knew you'd say that. I think I would have been okay with letting her do it, but the story says no. Meowstic. Conveniently enough, I'm leading with this. I'll see the better starter Mega. You picked Tepig, and that's the one that has the advantage against my Meganium, so I'm guessing it's going to be Emboar. We'll see. Might as well keep using Tyranitar for now. I know it's bad against both of her starters. Poison. That's fine. Found so many people she cares about here. Avalugg? That seems like kind of an odd Pokemon for her, but okay. Here's an Avalugg. Use her for Alligator. The Alberta Avalugg? Why not? I had a funny idea that I thought about pitching to Shaboogles at one point, but I never did. When I knew I wanted to try a different team name in the PDL, that I would be like the Saskatchewan Ice Riders if he would be the Ottawa Shadow Riders. But then I decided I didn't want to do that, but it was a funny idea. I never even suggested it to him. Okay. Gyarados will be my best answer to her Emboar, so that's fine. Save that for now, not really very helpful right at this very moment anyway. He's protecting and snarling all over the place. I don't know how to break through. Maybe with a big Hyper Beam. Yeah, that'll do it. Meganium fired that Hyper Beam before his forehead. I never noticed before, but that looks kind of odd. Here we go. Mega Emboar. I assume she just uses the starter, the Mega of the starter that has the advantage over yours. It's a neat twist on the formula that the rival has both of the other starters in this game. But yeah. The matchup my Meganium probably can't handle, but that's okay, I have other stuff for it. That looks pretty cool. Goodbye, Meganium. Gyarados. Mega Evolve. Oh wait, I'm turning into a Dark type. It's probably fine. Waterfall. Yeah, this Gyarados just hit so hard. Edmonton Emboar. That would also be a good one. And timely after your ZA run. Okay, Tawny's taking the loss well. That's good. I thought maybe she'd be upset, to be honest. But so far, so good. We get to fist bump and everything. I definitely thought Tawny might take the loss worse than that. But she's just happy to be part of Team MZ. You love to see it. Probably will do Edmonton Emboar. Why not? Oh, okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Please let me do this instead. Think I have a job only I can do. The trainer that Zygarde found worthy. You want to ask me and Zygarde to jump in and protect Lumiose if things go south? Huh. Guess we're ready to do what needs to be done no matter who won. Sure, but you presented it as battle to determine the strongest Mega Evolution user. That's who will team up with Floette. That's what we've been told all this time, and now it's actually the strongest trainer should be ready to protect people on the ground. Which I guess is kind of fair, but kind of coming out of nowhere. Seems a life of 3,000 years truly is asking more than a single human body can give. Uh-oh. You're not actually a tourist, you just looked like one? Maybe. The tourist thing was dropped very quickly. Who knows what the player character was supposed to be doing on this trip? I'd hope to protect Lumiose, to protect the entire region of Kalos. Carry on what I could not. Safeguard the people and Pokemon of the city. They are her future. Asks Floette to lend us the might of the Eternal Flower. I mean, I've noticed all along that AZ looked way more run down than he was even in X and Y. As if 3,000 years... Safeguard mentioned. As if 3,000 years of not dying but still aging was taking its toll in a really scary way. He's also had a lot of death flags in this story. I think that was the most blatant one yet, but... Poor guy. I mean, he's been having to face his sins, as we've talked about. It is what it is. Looks like he may finally get to rest. Here's a Floette. Where did that come from, I wonder? This is a special Floette, sure, but where did the Floette come from? But Megastones have always had mysterious origins, haven't they? That's pretty cool. Not lost on me that its flower kind of looks like the ultimate weapon, but like that's probably roughly why AZ designed the ultimate weapon that way. After all, he originally built it to revive his Floette. Off they go. Well, what's going to happen? Surely I still have a part in this. Mega Tawny? Maybe that's what they're missing. Must be the tower's control center. Chair might as well be a throne. I don't remember this from the gym in X and Y. She's finally making her PR video. After all this time. And at a time like this. Still got a star in her Hotel Z ad when all this is done. Let's do this. Okay, Floette seems to be absorbing the energy or something. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Waiting for something to go wrong. Oh, that doesn't look good. Big, thorny plant growths. Kind of like when Lysander was controlling Zygarde in the anime. Or something, I don't really remember the details of that. What is going on? Eternal flowers all over the place. Is that the Mega Prism Tower? Is that Ange Floette? Things growing out of it, the tower is moving in a really creepy way. Not just the tendrils, but the tower itself. And those things growing out of it, they look like parts of Floette's Eternal Flower. Oh, the tower has been picked up by the tendrils, that's why it's moving. Where are Clement and Bonnie in all this? Evil Floette. Whatever has happened, the whole tower is lifted off the ground. I might need Zygarde's help with this one. I can't just jump down from here, I have to go the way they're going. I guess it is pretty unsafe terrain. We have to help Tawny. Who knows what's going on with her up there? Oh, she called me. Things look incredible from up here. I knew Lumiose was big, but seeing it like this, thinking of all the people going about their lives down below, I appreciate it more than ever. Listen, Team MZ, it's up to us to protect the city no matter what it takes. Alright. Good leader. Rallying the troops. I think I'm safe for now. Mega Floette's got my back. But I can't control the tower at all. It's trying to fire off Mega Floette's moves. What should we do? Wait, I think... I see Zygarde on a rooftop in the Magenta District. You should head there. I think it might be waiting for you. Hurry. A whole bunch of Mega Pokemon coming up. Are they rogue? Uh-oh. Do I have to fight rogue Megas right now before I go find Zygarde? The wave of Mega Energy is being unleashed after all? 2 at a time? Oh, it's not a rogue Mega fight, it's just a battle. Okay. I can't even imagine doing 2 rogue Mega fights at a time. I guess we'll see if I have to at some point. Oh, Lita has Mega Starmie now. Look at that. Okay, so there's kind of strong like rogue Megas, but it's not a proper rogue Mega fight. Fair enough. But they are taking some hits to go down. I'm firing off flying attacks into Heracross, and that still took a while. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Enough. I realized I could have Mega Evolved there, but it was so late in the battle when I got Gengar in that I didn't think I needed to. Good thing we have Mega Starmie and Mega Scrafty on our side, though. Lita has an idea. You learned how Pair Song works? What does Team MZ do when we need a plan? A strategy meeting. Let's go. 2 objectives. Calm down the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon all over the city and rescue Tawny and Floette from the tower. "30 seconds till you faint?" Okay. And can you still just switch around it? Being Zygarde is going to be rough. There's a ton of building debris. I could take the rooftops. A lot for any one person? People have been telling me that for this entire game. And when has it ever been an issue? I've got this. Worse than ever, Parasong. Oh, and maybe I've got help from other people, just as I expected. What's zappin'? Here's Canary. To help jumpstart the show. And she brought backup. Corbeau, Ivor. I thought there'd be more. Maybe there will be. We're having a big strategy meeting right now. You love to see it. Canary decided she'd rather move straight to crashing Team MZ's group chat. What? Get it to come here instead. Could be the Zygarde's testing Henry's abilities. It could be. Well, let's get to work. Oh, look who it is. You know what? I'm even kind of happy to see her right now. It's a rough look at the city right now. The vicious floral monstrosity is unleashed. But wait, there's more? Priority right now is to secure a route. Let's go. Let's all team up. Ivor just suggested something reasonable. Let's all put our skills together. Many small entities coming together to create something big, just like Zygarde does. And get to work on saving this city. I'm still looking for Terragon. I'm looking for Philippe. I'm looking for Laban, who I know is involved. I'm looking for G-Volt. I'm looking for Emma. I'm looking for Grisham and Grizel. If Zach wants to pop up too, let's go. His taxi could be useful right now. Wow, that is quite the route. It occurs to me that Grisham is not among us. His absence will vex me until he competes in the next Super Tournoi de Jacinthe. Of course. If anybody's curious about Grisham's absence, it would be her. But he's not going to get involved in high society. He's an outcast. Although, as Corbeau says here, we come from all walks of life, yet we cross paths simply due to our various ties to the city. I'm sure Grisham will pop up. Oh, here's Emma. Trust in L. He's not like the old Lysander from Team Flare. I'm sure he has no interest in taking lives. Trust in Zygarde. Lend it your strength. Take care of everyone outside of Central Plaza, so please... Oh, I'll take care of everyone outside of Central Plaza, so please take care of things where you are. I bet that expansion suit is very useful right now. Will we see it in action? I hope so, but probably not, but I hope so. That was for real the wildest strategy meeting we've ever had. Alright. Ivor and Gwyn first, huh? This is the direction they pointed to. Tawny is seeing Mega Pokemon, wild Pokemon Mega evolving left and right. A rendezvous point with Ivor and Gwyn is just ahead. Here they are. That's a lot of Mega Pokemon. But Ivor can punch them, so we're fine. He knows who you are, Tummy. Look at the tower. Swaying and full of blooms. Yes, obviously Gwyn was holding the phone. I know this. Do anything arm in arm with Ivor, you'll break your bones. Oh, we have to fight them? Okay. I have to do battles along the way on this route. Well, whatever works. This time I'll get with the program and Mega Evolve my stuff too. Oh, that Chandelure just dropped in an instant, didn't it? Scary battle. Alright, well, I know there's a Pidgeot, but oh my god, I need to look out for myself too. Okay. I got two of them on me. Use Ice Fang there instead of Waterfall. Not that it does much either way. Okay. Mega. Plus Ice Fang. Finishes off the Garchomp. Finally. One down. Even with Mega Gyarados, they were taking hits like it was nothing. That is a spam bot. Do not click on that link or copy that link or whatever it wants you to do. I'm sure you know, but I'm not really in a position to ban it right now. I will be in a moment. I get Tyranitar. Let's go. I think the Kangaskhan is confused from spamming Outrage. That's been very helpful. Did these two take down the Pidgeot? With just Kangaskhan left? Battle is so scary, though. Okay. They beat the Pidgeot. We get the spam bot out of here. Justice prevails. Well, so far, but there's still a bunch more to do, isn't there? Oh no, Shark Attack. There's no end to that, but there's also no one getting angry at me for battling too much. At last, it's time for me to unleash the strength I've gained training with the Fist of Justice. Let's go. Here they go. These two are making a stand. That's a weird fist bump, Gwyn. But it's okay. We're all different people from all walks of life teaming up together to save the city. You love to see it. Oh, Gwyn is making a stand while Ivor goes with me to get me to the rendezvous point. Okay. That's super scary for her, but if anyone can get away from those rogue megas, hide behind an illusion or something, it's probably G-Volt. Raymer King, whatever you said before she's fleeing is censored in the chat doc in OBS. Coward. Oh, right. We know that coward is a hostile word on Twitch. Robbie learned that one already? No. I think Gwyn is bad. I think Gwyn is, I think Ivor would have taken them head on. I think Gwyn is fighting them in the way that's best for her. And that's what this is all about, right? Different people bringing their different skills and perspectives to help. Ivor could jump over this. I believe him. We could use some of the rubble. That section of wall. Oh, he's going to punch it. Nice. Let's go. Or Felix is going to punch it. He could also just throw me. I'm sure he could, yeah. Actually, why don't we just do that? But I guess this works too. One trainer, one Pokemon, one heart. Justice punch! That was awesome. Human and Pokemon teaming up to do their part to save the day. Keeps the middle Phalanx safe. Yeah. It's doing its part too. Gwyn, you're alive. Aw. Alright, let's go. We definitely did not make contact in that fist bump. Streamer ladies just ahead. Alright. Time to see what she and probably her grandfather are bringing to this. She's not some random streamer. How dare you, Lita. You would have if it connected, yeah. You're right, I can't fist bump that guy. Gotta do it. Gotta do it safely. All right, Racine Construction is here to help me clear a path. What's his name? Manny is here, looking to prove that he's at least the number 2 Kinetic behind Naveen. And here we go. He's the real One Punch Man. Yeah. They'll be putting together some scaffolding so I can move ahead. Okay. We're seeing construction coming in clutch. All Canary is here for the fight. This is a work site, not a stand back and watch site. Zap to it. Yeah, why are you here if not to help? Are you just stream sniping? Come on, Manny. He was just another obstacle course. Great. Fun. He was just stream sniping, wasn't he? He didn't really plan to get involved. Blastoise is a good matchup for Canary, but Steelix is really not, so this is going to be interesting. So far, if she handles the Blastoise and I handle the Steelix, Feels like that might be the best way to go about it. There's a Mega Electros, by the way. Dig looks awesome in this game. Like, they really capture the Pokemon going underground. You don't know where it is. And then it pops up, like in the anime. I think that Mega Horde just hit both Baroque Megas, which is thought inconvenient. Okay, Canary has done a ton of damage to the Blastoise, but she's kind of losing focus now. Also, I've taken a ton of damage, personally, as a human, from the Steelix, but let's see what we can about this. Alright, we can swap opponents for now. I just think the Blastoise is the better opponent, or the Steelix is, you know, I think matchups favor it being the other way around, but okay, Blastoise is here, I'm here. Have this Giga Drain handy. There goes Blastoise. One more. Mega Gengar time. Okay, that was short-lived, but I have a snake too. Look at Mega Gyarados actually doing something for the good of the region, by the way. If you don't know Raymer King, Gyarados is Lysander's Mega in X and Y, since there's no Mega Pyroar in that game. But here's Mega Gyarados actually doing some good. It was really silly. I played X, and you battle Lysander for the last time right after you catch Xerneas, and Xerneas is forced to the front of your party, and it just sweeps his whole team. You don't have to do anything except... I don't know if it's the same with Yveltal, but in X you don't have to do anything except click Geomancy and then just Moonblast through it. And his Mega being weak to Fairy really doesn't help him there. Anyway. Oh my god, that is the mother of all scaffolding obstacle courses. These guys put it up quickly, too. It is their finest, most amazing scaffolding course yet. I'm sure it is, but I'm with Canary. This is not really the time for a challenge. Oh, well. Didn't make contact there, either. Maybe Terragon's too strong to fist bump, too. Well, I got that Froakie. Surely I can handle this. Where do I go to start? Through here? Left? Like over here somewhere? Oh, I see. Okay, up the ladder. All up from here, I figured. At least this isn't timed. Good view of the tower. Still scary as heck. Kind of does look like it's turned into a monster. I talked about the tendrils, but like there are still legs, and you know, part of the tower is rearranged into a head and whatnot. Item. Ah! Okay. Hopefully we're getting that out of my system. I hope this is a good item if they're placing it here now. Max Revive, pretty good. There's a tricky spot. Better make a jump for it. Do I jump down to where that item is? Must be, right? And then go over here. Like, probably Rotoglide over there. maybe. I've landed here. I don't know if this is helpful. I don't think it is. If you don't say something, Raymer King, I'm going to drop down and redo this. Go back. Okay, yeah. Did Manny actually do anything in that battle? Has he actually done anything at all since he was told to? Well, he helped construction. Okay, I see. Well, good for him then. So, all the lights? Lights. Oh. The lights down there. Don't think I'm supposed to jump to there, though. That's a power tendril. Oh, down there. I see. That gets me onto this part of the course. Got it. I didn't even see that at first. I was just looking higher. It looked real good on stream. Feels like Tarragon might not have all his priorities straight here. Again, like Kaderi said, the point here is not a challenge. This looks pretty good, though. I was pretty close to falling, though, there, but not quite. Gotta jump into the middle here? Must be, right? Okay. Oh, and then out here. Got it. I don't know that all that was necessary. Seems like he's enjoying the challenge of it too much, but I made it. I guess I did have to get up and over, didn't I? Uh-oh, more Rogue Megas. Looks like Trouble just joined the chat. Any trouble in chat? Any percent speedrun mode? That's so funny. She's speedrunning Rogue Mega fights. And now, oh look who it is. I'm even glad to see the SBC at this point. Which says something for how well this is all coming together. Where's your boss, though? Oh, should have known. There's work elsewhere to which only an elite like myself can attend. Yeah, okay. Liaising with the mayor and mobilizing the forces necessary to defend our city. Alright, I'll take her word for it. She just praised Laban. Bet Laban likes that. Despite her whole weird, complicated situation. We never do see this mayor, do we? Unless that's gonna happen later. The aftermath of the story or something. If I'd ever be a hindrance, give me a break. You tell her. Let's do this. I love Jacinth. Is that a red flag? She's kind of scary and annoying, but I understand. Also, hi, Sari. Wow, lucky freeze on the Salamence. Has made this so far way easier than any of the others. Ice might be a broken type. Oh, I meant to go Heracross, but I hit the wrong thing. This is fine though. It resists all my attacks except Shadow Ball, but what can you do? Second best character in the game. I know you. I know you're hyping up Corbeau every time he appears, Raymer King. And now you're saying she's second best. I don't know. I think I like Grisham. Obviously, he has his issues. But he's a good character, I think. And I mean, we gotta get Emma into this conversation too, but that's kind of unfair because Emma is a beloved character from all the way back in X and Y. She kind of could do no wrong here. I can fix Jacinth, if you say so. You want Listen, if you want holograms popping up right behind you all the time, do you? Oh, and here she is in person. Oh yeah, I forgot. She could also do that in person. She popped up in a strategy meeting earlier. It's not always a hologram. She loves you. Well, hopefully she's ready to share her love with these rogue Mega Pokemon too. Our secret weapon? What secret weapon? Oh, her zone. Well, that'll keep the rogue Megas away from me. Alright, let's go. She's always watching to make sure you're safe, yeah. There are a lot of people always watching me in this game, because the Rust Syndicate are too. It's a little bit unsettling. Even as many of them mean well. Anyway, I'm still expecting Team Flare Nouveau to pop up, but let's see. Oh right, Corbeau, we haven't gotten to him yet. Alright, Raymer King, you can gush about Corbeau again now. And surely Philippe is here too. Oh, a Mega Gallade. Haven't seen one of those yet in the game. Or Gardevoir, but Gallade is one of my favorite Megas. Jacinth, the best character, is here. Well, let's go. Time to be scared by one of these again after I was so lucky against the Salamence. They have good attacks for Gardevoir now. Keep targeting that. Oh, did Corbeau beat the Gallade? Nice. Oh no, he didn't. I don't know what I heard then. Oh, we got rid of the Gardevoir somehow. I think Corbeau did do that one. Now we both have our Gyarados. And we know his Gyarados is a menace, and so is mine. There we go. Double Corbeau is honestly the best fight of the end game because he carries. Yeah, double Gyarados just too much, even for Rogue Megas. My Gyarados teaming up with his Gyarados, really all we needed. Here are some grunts. Where's Philippe? Once you're on the roof, fall back down. What? Oh, there he is. Have to get up there? They're supposed to put a ladder here. So tell me, why don't I see one? Am I just an idiot who can't spot a big old ladder? Rogue Pokemon busted him up. Alright. Here we go. Peak dialogue from peak character. Right up there with Canary mentioning speedrunning. Okay, we were at least close to making contact on that one. I guess Philippe isn't dangerous to fist bump like Ivor. Oh, this is what they meant by showing their metal. I was not following. But here we go. A human ladder. The expression of the bonds between people and people. Maybe Mega Skarmory can help us complete this. Or he can, even better. Even the boss is not too good for this. Power in the background, still creepy as ever. Rainbow King, if I climb up and then I fall off the roof, are they going to be unable to get me up there? Back up there because they've done so much already? Reject flying types, return to human ladder. Am I gonna get soft lock if I Am I gonna get soft locked if I fall back off this roof, Raymer King? That human ladder is done. There's dialogue. Alright, here we go. What are you doing down here? You fell off? Chad, I fell off. I just have to call it here. Two more times? Are you serious, Rainbow King? Why do I want to make your favorite character annoyed with me? Okay, this is the same as last time. But is he going to get extra annoyed with me after the next time? Again? Seriously? Ow, ow, ow. Poor grunts. Look what I'm doing to these grunts. This is what you wanted? Stop making me do all this physical labor, okay? Alright, you said one more. So here's one more. I fell off. I'm washed. Sorry, I have to answer a text. The fate of Lumios is on my shoulders now. And you're seriously testing my shoulders as well as my patience. Fall off again and we're having that Pokemon Showdown at Hotel Zed. Okay, he mentioned Pokemon Showdown again. Raymer King, are you serious right now? I don't know that I want to keep doing this over and over. Is there something that's going to happen? One more time? Alright. Oh, haha. He won't let me anymore? That is kind of funny. Sorry for doubting. Looks like I have to go this way. Then what? Through here somehow? Something's going on with Anj. We may not have much time. That's troublesome. I see Quasartico's building over there. I'm gonna climb on the tendrils now? Looks like it. Plus 5 minutes to Canary's any percent speedrun. Wait, okay, I'm lost. Where? Oh, there's a ladder there, but can I get to it? Also missed whatever Tawny just said. Uh-oh. Floaty Megas. They're up here, too. Ladder percent. Ah, here they are. Of course they were going to show up. Oh, their cafe is called Nouveau Cafe because they're Team Flare Nouveau. I clocked the logo last night, but I didn't put that together until now. Anyway. There we go. Terry, well, you've not been here. I've liked most of the new megas I've seen. Even Starmie's growing on me a little bit, though I'm not super fond. But I wasn't thrilled with Mega Pyroar. It does just have a bigger mane, huh? Don't know that I'm fond of Mega Starmie either, but it has its charm. Always good to see it in game, even after that specific Mega was spoiled for me so many times before I got to it. Can't believe all they did was put a squiggle on the Team Flare logo to hide it, and it totally worked on me. I know, I was talking about this last night. I think they also rotated the logo a little bit. But mostly I just never paid attention to their food truck logo. Also, how did the battle end right there? I didn't know I thought we were maybe about to knock out one Pokemon. How was that the end of it? A lot of the new Megas you've not been blown away. That's fair. I think a lot of them are at least okay. I really like Phalanx. Chandelure. Pretty sure I like Frostlass quite a bit. Some of the others I think are just alright. That's okay. Megastar Army worked better in animation than I thought it would. Yeah, that's the other thing. You kind of have to see them in-game to be sure. It's still not the direction I would have gone with Starmie, that's for sure, but it does have a charm to it. What are you going to do? Failing slaps? Yeah, absolutely. Never be able to outrun my connection to Team Flare, nor can I change those who will never forgive Team Flare for what happened 5 years ago. What I can control is what I do next. Protect the people of this city, no matter what they may think of me. Okay. Mega Frostlass does go hard, yeah, for sure. I want to stop the tower. Alright, looks like Grisham will figure some stuff out. Maybe get a good ending. Raymer King and I have been chatting about Grisham a fair bit over the last couple streams, and like obviously a lot of what he says is wrong-headed. I don't think restoring Team Flare's honor is a good goal considering what they were about. But I kind of understand where he's coming from, and I do hope he gets a good ending. He's a really interesting, nuanced character that I wouldn't have expected Game Freak to come up with. I still haven't seen Mega Magikarp, that's true. That is a lot of Mega Pinsir. Uh-oh. I got to fist bump Grizel. Okay. All the best to these two. They've gone through a hard time. They're getting better at figuring out what to do about it. And we move on. Up here, okay. I still wonder whether I have following me around the one cell that Zygarde still needs to go complete form. Guess we'll see. The day we met, how we got a glimpse of Floette's Light of Ruin, 99 form, right? Move's gonna pack even more punch now. Watch yourself if Ange Floette starts attacking. Uh-oh. Is this gonna be a rogue mega fight, basically? Oh, here's Lysander. I don't know who those question marks are fooling. He has 99 of the Zygarde cells. I have the last one. The 1% needed to complete Zygarde at last. I know that I was once among those who choose to take rather than give. But that is no way to save the world. Character development for Lysander after all these years, as he finds a way to see the error of his ways within his own consistent philosophy. I lost into the labs, if you say so. Wow, that is a great Lysander moment that has been a long time coming. They really did a lot to, They took one of their worst received villains and really brought him to the next level in this game, huh? Yeah, see, there it is. Another benefit of the Legends series, I guess. They can look back at some of the old stories they've told and find new layers. Fill in things that we're missing. Like this complete form Zygarde right here. They go back to the Typhlosion story? Okay. Don't know about that one. They never actually used that in a game, right, King? Ange Floette is ready to destroy anyone who comes near it. They really turned Prism Tower into a giant monster. That's crazy. Where are Clement and Bonnie? We have not seen them in this entire game. But anyway. I fight with my Pokemon while Zygarde does something up above. Against this Hyper Rogue. Hyper Rogue Onslaught. Okay. Oh, I'm in danger already. What else is new, I guess, in these fights? Gyarados just took that head on, sorry. What is going on here? Okay, I can hide behind this, that's good. Happy to do that a bit longer. I don't know how you're supposed to win and just cheesed it and used potions. Good to know, I guess. Well, I'm just gonna let myself recover here. And then back in. Okay. Sorry, Gyarados. Damned with ranged moves makes sense. Being able to hide behind stuff here is very helpful. From the looks of it. I wonder how long that'll hold up. Whether the battle will take it away from me at some point. Okay, there goes my Tyranitar. Let's go this guy next. Walk and do anything. Including take down the blue flower. Go. Oh, Bois can't fly anymore after Mega Evolving, huh? No problem, though. They should be Dark Grass type. I mean, honestly, I've been kind of assuming they're Fairy type, if they have a type at all, but not too bothered about it. It seems to be working well enough. But that is why I've been sending out my Fairy Weak Pokemon first, for the most part. This is familiar music. Xerneas Yveltal battle music. It's similar to it from X and Y. Makes sense. We got the third legendary here now. I'm playing as Zygarde? That's the greatest 1,000 arrows I've ever seen. Can I use that in the PDL? Not really, what? Uh-oh. Zygarde will be able to protect me, okay. Play as Zygarde? I kind of was there, was I not? Just for a moment. Okay, let me guess. I'm going to have to use Zygarde's other signature moves one by one, with the last one being the only one that I couldn't select earlier. Core Enforcer. So I pick 1,000 arrows there. I'll get around to do Land's Wrath, around 1,000 waves, and then Core Enforcer last. I'll change my mind. Ganium can be last for when I definitely have to get out some max revives here or something, huh? I'm fine with cheesing it too, now that I understand better how this battle goes. I'm clearly way behind. That's fine. Mega Gengar floating in the air always looks so interesting. Light of Ruin coming out again. Zygarde can help me. Where is Zygarde? Oh, it's there. Ah! I didn't find it in time. Okay, well I can probably keep my progress. And I have no problem doing that too. Can I not keep my progress? Oh, this is familiar. Maybe I have no choice but to keep my progress. I'm okay with that. Anyway, this means that it's not as simple as hiding behind debris. I do also have to be alert to where Zygarde is sometimes. But my team's healed. And yeah, apparently this fight is responsible for half your item usage all game. I believe it. But also, apparently, keeping my progress was actually forced here. Unless I misunderstood the options, but either way, I'm fine with it. I would have done that anyway. Ow. Bye, Gengar. You deserve a good rest. I'm just hiding back here and cycling 4 attacks, and now it's Bois time again. Well, I guess in the end, this is what my understanding of this battle system boils down to. Hide back here and cycle 4 attacks. Raymer King calls me out for not using Protect, but what's a Protect? Oh, Light of Ruin time. Well, that worked out, I guess. Oh, my Heracross fainted, but wanted to go somebody else, somebody healthy to Mega Evolve anyway. Okay, should get through the flower. Here we go again. I get 1,000 arrows again, but let's call different moves. 1,000 waves, that looks awesome. Can I use that in the PDL? hit me. Oh, I'm not as well covered as I thought I was here. Oh, they can target me past the debris now. You're interested to see speedrun strats for this fight? Hard to imagine. We'll find out. Yeah, I'm wise to that now. Doesn't mean they can't get me with it, but I can make it a little bit harder. Gyarados is so broken. Did that really beat that flower? Oh no, it just went under. It's Light of Ruin time, isn't it? Where's Zygarde? All the way over there? Okay. Ampharos just fired a power gem at nothing. Okay, my positioning is terrible right now. I'm gonna have to revive some stuff anyway. Let's go. Max revives for everyone. Oh, I can't just do it right away. I forgot. There's an item cooldown. That's how it works. I've used so few items in battle, I never noticed until now. Well, I'm mostly safe back here. I know they have ways to hit me. But mostly. Let's abuse that item cooldown. Launch Flowette appears to be gathering power. Is that a Light of Ruin coming out? Where's the Zygarde? All the way over there? Okay, actually that's pretty close. My cooldown's up. Alright, one more item. And then back to it. Ampharos, you get another shot at this first. Absolutely tanking that barrage from the red flower, finishing off the blue flower. And then fainting, but it is what it is. Good work. Mega Boa time again. Has made short work of this flower before. Uh-oh. Oh, Zygarde's right here. Perfect. Mega Bois just too powerful once again. Oh, and do I only fire off one more attack with Zygarde? Judging by the Hyper Rogue. Remember that jump from earlier? I don't know what you're saying. Judging by the Hyper Rogue creature's HP. I can use Core Enforcer. In fact, it's the only thing I can use. Oh, the jump that I was failing. You made it. Good job. So it is doable. It's Core Enforcer time. No new signature move for Zygarde. It's stuck with only 4. But I bet this one looks great after those other 2. Little does he know, is there a new one? Well, don't tell me. The tower is defeated. The Hyper Rogue Mega Prism Tower. Still looks like that, though, huh? Yo, don't forget about us. Everybody helped. The top-ranked trainers join forces, we can accomplish anything. Just like one of the Zygarde cells join forces. Pokemon Legends ZA for the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2. All that's left is for Mega Floette to take control of Orange and we'll finally be done. Okay. Sounds great. AZ must be smiling. Zap you later. One last step, Floette. Do your thing. Uh-oh. Something going wrong again? What's it trying to do? Flower, like the Eternal Flower, and like the Ultimate Weapon. That looks a lot like the Ultimate Weapon, actually. Doesn't necessarily mean it's an Ultimate Weapon. A little worrisome. If Orange fires Floette's Light of Ruin, well, it's all powered up like this, there won't be any Lumios left to rebuild. I look like I mean business. Something in my satchel is shaking. Something in my satchel? Oh, the pebble! Did someone... Where did I get that pebble? Someone gave that to me. I remembered I had that, and I wondered whether it would turn into a Mega Stone. But I don't remember where I got it from. Oh, Zygarde gave it to me? An ordinary pebble entrusted to me by the Pokemon known as Zygarde is completely unremarkable. I could do nothing. But instead, let's try gripping this unremarkable pebble tightly. It's Zygardeite! It did turn into a Mega Stone. Mega Zygarde? I believe the last one in the base game that I haven't seen yet. Who knows about Mega Dimension? If there exist leaks for that, I haven't seen them and I don't want to. Let's go. But why did my unremarkable pebble turn into a Mega Stone now? What causes that? Or is that going to be kept a mystery? Whoa. That does look like the blast from the ultimate weapon. So that was a beefed up Light of Ruin, or something modeled on it all along. Makes sense, I guess. It always did look like a flower. And here's Mega Zygarde. Looks like it basically stripped a bunch of its dragon armor off and turned that into a big gun. Foreign Forcer turns into Nile Light. It does get a new signature move that maybe it can only use when it's Mega Evolved. Pokemon Zed that protects the ecosystem by bringing an end to threats. Unleashing its Nile Light. Zygarde Blast, if you prefer. That is a huge blast. Definitely enough to clash with the Light of Ruin. And create natural fireworks. Maybe natural is not the best word. All over Lumiose City. Connie's okay. And she has Floette. Well, that's probably okay. As ever, it is our choices today that shape our tomorrow. I will forever be grateful to you, Team MZ, my dear friends. Credits? Well, that was awesome. I don't think it's a perfect story or anything. There are definitely some flaws, but that was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. Everybody guessed Jet would be a villain as soon as she was revealed, but I guess she really was just trying to keep things under control while we found a way to save the city. There wasn't really more to her than there seemed to be. Here's Vinny doing his part. Everybody's gathering for a group fist bump. Even Team Flare Nouveau are here. Maybe finally able to move on from their past. We got Racine Construction rebuilding the city, with Manny having joined them from the looks of it. Canary keeping the masses entertained. Not playing video games while she's out here on the job. I don't know what Team MZ are doing here. Not sure Naveen does either. Ivor punching through debris. Really good writing, felt like its own episodic anime. Yeah, for sure. I'm impressed. Gwen helping out in her own way. We got Emma contemplating something. Look at Mimi, though. Mimi's having fun. Okay, the Rust Syndicate human ladder still at it for some reason. Wow, two spam bots in one stream. That's a new one. What is this? Are they still fighting Rogue Megas? In her zone, of course. Her weird zone. In the end, I was even happy to see the SBC show up to help, and that's saying something about the writing, I think. And we got Nouveau helping to keep everyone fed and hydrated and caffeinated. Mabel in her lab. It actually looks like the old Lysander labs. Is that where she is? Lysander... sad and alone. What can you do, I guess? He did what he did. And then he did better things. But... here he is all the same. We got greenery. We got what's left of the tower. We got trees, shrubs. Things are looking pretty good. Absolutely no explanation of what has become of the Lumiose gym before or after this. No Clement, no Bonnie. Zygarde watching over the city. I did not catch it before the credits, but I kind of figured because the Raymer King mentioned not having caught it yet after having played this part. RIP Prism Tower, now it's just Tower. I still don't really know what Ange was supposed to be for. I don't think that was explained. Like, okay, so Raymer King and I talked about this. Symbolically it was explained, but what it practically was supposed to do, I'm still not clear on. Or what the backstory was about AZ meeting a powerful man 2,000 years ago and that somehow leading him to make it. Like, there are at least some gaps in my understanding still on that, but maybe I'll dig around and see what the internet has figured out sometime after this. Or there could be some post-game story that sheds some light on something, I don't know. About a nickel for every time an immortal had to atone for his sins trying to fire a weapon of mass destruction. Yeah, just in this very game, never mind X and Y. Restore the lives of dead people? Huh. Like the original purpose of the ultimate weapon, but on a larger scale? Immortality Blast? Maybe. I don't know. I'll see if there's any kind of post-game story. Not right now. I actually have to end pretty soon. But, and now that I've completed the main story, at least, I'll probably look at what people are saying, look at the discourse, what I can stand of it, dig around on Bulbapedia for the info on the new megas and whatnot. I guess for now, I should at least jump into the very beginning of the post-game and see what there is to see. By the way, speaking of things hidden in the logos the whole time, Z for Zygarde, of course, and A, kind of shaped like the tower with some plant-like design to it. It was there the whole time. New title screen. Cool. And the hotel. Unmute the WSSZA channel like you did? Yeah, I haven't even muted it. I've just not been looking at it, but I'll look at it now. I guess AZ died, by the way. I had been calling out for quite a while that he had a lot of death flags, but in the end, the game was pretty quiet about how it actually happened. Even his grave is imposing. It is fitting. He'd take his measurements, but he told me it was so I could make him new clothes. So AZ knew he was going to die? I mean, he seemed like he had some idea in those last conversations when he was talking about how 3,000 years was all a human body could handle. But yeah, unclear what caused, after thousands of years of apparent immortality, I guess he did just get too tired out in the end. And the clues were there all along. I was pretty sure he was going to die. But I thought maybe it would be like an anime self-sacrifice to help stop the tower or something. That's not the story this was. Anyway. For 3,000 long years, he bid farewell to so many, and now we bid farewell to him. What about Lysander? Is he going to live 3,000 years? Let's go have some croissant curry. First, anything more to happen here? Go to your room in the hotel, there's a gift Lucario. AZ did have a Lucario, didn't he? All of these are appropriate dialogue options, but considering just how tired AZ was after his 3,000 years of wandering, just what he wanted his hotel to be, I think the most appropriate is may you finally rest at peace. That's what he needed after all this time. He faced his sins in the end. He brought us together to save the city when he couldn't do it himself. And that's the end. This is my room at the hotel. There's a Pokeball right there. It's a Lucario, just like you said. Probably AZ's Lucario. You, Henry, I leave you my Lucario. Sorry, 1 second, I'm getting a call. Not a scam call, actual call that mattered. There's just my girlfriend. My parents are visiting. We're getting dinner with them in a little bit. Okay, I leave you my Lucario as a symbol of gratitude and respect. This Lucario was given to me by a certain trainer who hoped it might keep me safe. Callum or Serena? They have Lucario from the Tower of Mastery, where they learned Mega Evolution. Or maybe it was just Corina. Because they are specifying a gender here, which I don't think they would do for a past player character. If you should ever meet her, please tell her that I kept it with me until the end. Maybe it was just Corina. Look at the trainer ID it says. Okay. I must tell you that I have found you to be a Pokemon trainer of the highest caliber. In all my 3,000 years wandering this world, never did I imagine I might encounter a human who would achieve Mega Evolution with Zygarde. I find so many memories flit through my mind now, here at the end of things. I remember my mother giving me my Floette, grasping her rare black flower. I remember the flames of war taking everything from me. I remember the amazement, the joy of witnessing Mega Evolution for the first time. I remember my encounters with the legendary Pokemon of Kalos. I remember when that dark day fell over Galar. He remembers the darkest day. Of course, he's been around a long time, but that is an interesting thing to throw in there. All that falls into the past disappears. These memories will fade, as will I. Your story is only just beginning, dear Henry. I pray that you will live a life free from regret. I'm truly glad to have known you. Thank you. We know he's gone to Hoenn. Was he in Galar for the darkest day, or did he just hear about it? Who knows? I got the judge feature. Arena. Yeah, okay. As soon as he specified a gender, I thought, oh, no, it's not the player character from X and Y. But I liked that headcanon for the few seconds it lasted. This is no time to take a nap. Alright, I need to end really soon, but let's head out of the room and see what happens. Not been a restful few days for any of us, no. Awful Tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. The reopening ceremony for Central Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. Now is exactly the time for ceremony. I agree. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumiose needs all the happy occasions it can get. He's got a point. What I'll do? About what? Oh, my wish for getting to Reg A. I had completely forgotten about that. I could abolish all transit except taxis if I want. Go to the plaza, then wrap up. Okay. Next step would be to talk to Vinny about what I desire. Floette staying with Tawny? He says, well. Team MZ, my dear friends, if you were reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Lumiose City. I've been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is, as you young ones once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long and seen so many go before me, but thanks to you all, I know I will now go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart, signed AZ. When we left him on the roof the day the tower went berserk, he must have already been prepared for his end. No. He was. But I wonder how it happened and how he knew, considering... I mean, I think I've gotten the best answer I can already. Considering the whole immortality thing, though. Wouldn't want to use our ZA Royale wish on this. I don't think it's what we worked so hard for. Well, what did we work so hard for? We saved the city. That was what it was, wasn't it? Oh, Tawny also gets a wish, of course. He's also rank A. I'm still not sure. Don't know what the game will make me do with this. You know what? I'm thinking too small. Let's abolish all forms of transportation except Go-Goat taxis. Everyone has to ride a Go-Goat, or maybe a Skiddo. Love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. She's gonna trap us in her zone again. What are you doing? They're realizing they have complementary goals. Tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumiose. Le Sublime Autre Tournoi de Jacinthe. Sounds great. Sounds fun. To the plaza, which is now Wild Zone 20 with a lot of Pokemon, including some starters in it, huh? I see Charmander and Chikorita, which are the two I already chose. I don't get the others from this. Or maybe I do, and they're question marks. Looks like there's a lot going on here. Well, this is not going to be the plaza I remember. Wanted to wish for infinite Poké Dollars, but alas. Much for making time to me. First of all, blah blah blah. Should have been up to Quasartico to resolve the situation. Well, we were better at it. What can I say? So we have 2 people here who have reached A rank. Person Tawny's been searching for. Still a personal thing, she can just find them herself. Okay. Still, it's obviously some unanswered questions around Tawny, even though we have seen her and Lysander in the same space a couple times, and my guess was that she was looking for him. Well, this is the nice one. This is the one that, if it actually has any effect on the game, seems like it would make things interesting. What more Pokemon are those? I'm gonna go with my gut. I want us to live in harmony with Pokemon. That's Quasartico's whole mission. We could leave that up to them. Okay, then I want more Pokemon to live in Lumiose. In harmony with us. We've already made Central Plaza into our new Wild Zone 20, allowing Pokemon to settle there. I'm afraid adding even more to the city at this point would be problematic. Okay, then I actually meant this one. Okay, then I want us all to battle Pokemon together. Sure. I thought this was my wish. It seems like I've kind of been railroaded here. I want to ask for the ZA Royale to continue. Makes sense. The ZA Royale was created to find someone to deal with the Prism Tower situation, right? But now we get to know. Now we get to be sure that it will keep going. Oh, and AZ had already asked for it. This still doesn't feel like I've actually used my wish then. I still feel like you owe me. But okay, the ZA Royale will continue, sure. Wish there was like 10 options to actually choose. I mean, I didn't really expect much from this. But maybe Zach had the right idea all that time ago. The infinite ZA Royale. Which will kick off this very night. Wonder if there really are things you can only understand through Pokemon battles. Kind of one of the main themes of the series, I suppose, in a way. I mean, N would agree. Infinite ZA Royale awaits. Using my wish to add 3 Pokemon I'm mad they're missing. Like, there are specific 3 that you wanted to be in this game that are not? I mean, I'm still looking for my Lava Dome Pokemon in Joan Plaza. Let's put a Heatran right here with my wish. There we go. Vinny, come back. Where'd you go? Anyway, there's a new Wild Zone. The story's telling me to do the Infinite ZA Royale. There are still question marks around Tawny. I wonder whether she has some more story to deal with, or things are just being left to implication, or left to Mega Dimension. I have no idea. I'll definitely be back to play this some more at some point, but I really do have... I'm infinite rank. That's nice. I really do have to add now. I really do have to end now. When you do post-game, go to the hotel. I was just at the hotel. I got the Lucario there. Alright. Well, seems there will still be some things to do when next I get the chance, which, I don't know, might be the next few days, might not. Hard to predict right now with my parents visiting, but go to the hotel to start the quests. Okay, well that's mysterious. We'll save it for next time. I guess I will go look at the ZA discussion channel in the meantime and read up on the new megas. So more to come here, but that was a lot of fun. See you next time, indeed. I have to go right now. Good game. Really enjoying the game. Game is good.